you can read this. It's called Fatigue, because I am quite tired. So welcome. It's been a while, and before it gets cold, because I switched off the heater right now, I'm gonna catch up on the backlog of the kontenbertema or theme content. So I'm gonna start with May, which is called Berbeza or Different, and I'm just gonna share to you the first book that I've borrowed in a while. I think the last book that I've borrowed was like back in uni. Yeah. And I haven't borrowed a book. Maybe I borrowed between my friends, but in terms of borrowing from a library, nope. So I probably will dig up some of the photos or videos of me going to the Christchurch City Centre Library called Turanga. I hope that's how it's pronounced. It's really a lovely library. It's really modern, and I love the the wooden finish. One of the things that I like about, or one of the few libraries I went in Malaysia, like public library, that I was really impressed was the University Technology Petronas or UTP library. Yeah, it was a trip for the librarian association, or you know, what do you call? Pengawas Pusat Sumber. Yeah. Those were the days. We went to a trip to University Technology Petronas at the time, and they were talking about all the data cataloging and all that, you know, data collecting through library and how you can streamline or pinpoint a book or whatever, all this stuff. Honestly, I'm not too privy about it. I'm not a specialist about it. I wish I was, but I ended up in an industry of accounting and auditing. But let's not talk about me. Oh, I'll show you. This is my library card. I have no idea what it means. He tau nga tuku iho, no idea. These are all Maori lingos. I need to look it up what it means. And yeah, I don't think you guys gonna use this barcode anyway. So yeah, it has my name, library card, and all the details. It even the cool part here is that you can even attach to a keychain. Here, a smaller one, so you can attach a keychain. I think it's cool. Also, one of the things that is very cool about this library is that, and I think most Christchurch or New Zealand libraries, is that it is attached, which I don't know if you guys are interested, and I don't know Malaysian library is attached or linked to the app called Libby, Libby. So you can definitely borrow ebooks and audiobooks, and for the first time I was like mind blown because my coworker told me about that one. So something different. I hope that it ties into the content theme. Very impressed with the interface, the app, these, what do you call it? Amenities. I don't know what to call this ease. I don't have the awareness of how our Malaysian public libraries are. So if our Malaysian libraries can be as up to date or as par as this kind of library for the public and not just for university students, I think that would be really cool, and also give accessibility to people that can't afford to buy books. And sometimes, you know, certain books I just want to try to have a gaze. I don't even want to collect them. I first signed up through Libby app, but they will offer you a temporary library number, so it allows you to borrow ebook and audiobook through the app. And my god, I even tried the audiobook of Hanna Alkaf newly released book called I probably butchered the title, Hamra and the Jungle of Memories. Yeah, that one. That was kind of cool, listening the audiobook that the narrator narrates the story of Hamra and the Jungle of Memories. I'll be honest, I haven't finished listening or reading the book. I have the physical copy back in Malaysia, so I need to catch up on them. But yeah, it was cool listening for the first time, and it was an audiobook that I was really impressed. Yeah, so if you're interested to also listen to Hanna Alkaf's in audiobook, I think give it a chance. I like it. So far at the time, I did not finish it, unfortunately, so that's on me. That's a me problem. Recently, like last few weekends, I told myself, well, the weekend before last weekend, I watched Oppenheimer. It was good, and then ended up hanging around at the library, and then thought to myself, well, you know what? I brought my passport with me. I brought out the identification with me. I can just immediately, because they told me if I read through the app or the library guideline or whatever, once you got the temporary number, you can definitely do the library card. Just go to the library and approach the person in the information kiosk and get that library card. So there you go. That was the pink card. Yeah, I chose the color pink. But then I think I was carrying other stuff, so I postponed of trying to borrow the book the first time there. It's only last weekend that I went to the library and got myself a book. Now, this is a trigger warning book because the title is a trigger warning itself, and it's called Suicide Club by Rachel Heng. Hopefully I'm pronouncing her name right. She's a Singaporean author. That's what I got from the back of the book here. What is it? Yeah, I don't know if you can see her face. Oh yeah, and then I like that it's just like they leave us no choice. Like there's nothing to work out, and I love this finishing touch where, you know, it proved that you are borrowing a book from the library. And I love this, I don't know, minimalist aesthetic book cover. Yes, I literally judged a book by its cover when I was going through the aisle, especially when I go, that library had a like about 4th floor, and I went to the highest one. That's where the young adult, yeah, they even have mangas. Excellent. And then just trying to find, I'm sure that probably the popular ones are available, but it's probably super popular that is either being booked, like someone is borrowing, or even on hold. They call it on hold, means someone else is in line, like a waiting list. So once the other person finish reading, then the next person that booked their name will get that book. So yeah, I'm just, I don't know, it's gonna be my new hangout or safe haven, because the library is pretty, it's nice, it's cozy, it's warm. It's like a good place for me and any book lover, I presume. So if I have the chance, I'll throw in the photo or do a b-roll. Just read a bit the blurb. In the near future New York, medical technology has progressed far enough that immortality is now within grasp, but only to those who show themselves to be deserving of it. These people are the lifers, the exerciser and the yoga sizer, the green juicers, early nighters, and spiralizers. I have no idea what it means, but sound funny at the start. So you gotta be genetically perfect, healthy, and wholesome. 100-year-old Leah is the poster girl for lifers until the day she catches a glimpse of her father in the street 88 years after their last encounter. While pursuing him, she has a brush with death, which sparks suspicions. If Leah could be so careless, is she worthy of immortality? In this world, risking your life is serious business. And then it says like, Suicide Club, the title of the book, wasn't always an activist group. It began as a set of disillusioned lifers gathering to indulge in forbidden activities, performances of live music, artery-clogging meals, and irresponsible relationships. But now they have been branded terrorists and are hunted by the state. And Leah has decided to give them a call. Interesting. But yeah, here it says, the genre here says science fiction, but it feels to me like more of a semi-dystopian kind of world set. In this book, I think they are exploring, you know, like when you go to TikTok or Instagram or social media, you see people who has this very healthy lifestyle, the one that are vegans or do yoga and do all this fitness exercise, whatever, you name it. But it comes to a point when it becomes a trend or a cult, and it becomes something that is just used to be viral. And this book kind of explore that in a way that is more like take it to the extreme. You can tell the author was on overdrive, and I don't know, it reminds me of that. So for instance, this Leah person, the main character here, she's like the lifer, you know, like fit and healthy, live, and then they take it to the next level. Like if you can achieve this kind of health or healthy living, you could probably live longer, and then, you know, twist it with modern technology, you could probably live forever. So this is where they explore. And then this Suicide Club, as I'm still reading about this, yeah, just this true, it's more, well, they started off as, you know, like lifer that has no idea what to do anymore, but eventually it becomes to a point where, yeah, because of this modern technology, you'll be amazed. Like in this book, they say like you can get skin like renew or rejuvenated every, I don't know, whatever your what do you call doctor checkup are, like, and then they will give you like a boost of serum or tonic that can literally make, you know, like renew your blood or oxygen. Yeah, you even have like, you know, when they say there's a trend, or maybe in China or somewhere, that they are selling oxygen. Yeah, literally this book. Yep. And then there's no more I swear to God, I don't think any Asian countries like Malaysian, like Southeast Asian, gonna adopt this kind of movement, because they say this is in New York, and it says like America adopt this movement. I mean, in the story, the premise is that they adopt this movement to be healthy, to make out their citizens live longer, yada yada. But it comes to a point where you have to sacrifice, like, you know, when you say artery clogging, you know, the good old, I don't know, burger ramly, all the greasy food, you know, French fries and all that. You gotta give up and take what, spirulina supplement or spirulina smoothie. Look, once in a while it's fine, that kind of supplement and vitamin, like it's just a supplement. But boy, this one, take it to the max. Like, that's part of your, what do you call, beverage. There's no such thing as milkshake, vanilla shake, take shake. Nah, it's all like ginger tea. I don't know. And apparently running is also not what do you call, encouraged. You gotta do brisk walking or something. I don't know. They just twist it and warp and all that. Even music can also shorten the lifespan, so they will only curate classical music or something. I don't know. It's very interesting, and I'm looking forward to how I will progress and see. And also the cover is stunning. I think it's a really good find from the library that I got it, so I'll keep you updated. And that's all from me. I hope this is the backlog for May. I'm just winging it as I go while I have the time right now before I get sleepy and before it gets colder and I have to switch on the heater. So bye.